All right, welcome into the table. It's been a minute since I've been live streaming. This is not a creative juice one, but we're actually going to collage together. But I do have some stuff for the creative juice. Now, as you can see, I am offset to the side. It's kind of random. There's a lot of stuff going on today, and I'll explain it as we go through this. First off, I have this other mouse over here, right? This other mouse controls another computer. I have a whole nother big old Mac, not a MacBook, what an iMac or whatever. I should probably be streaming and using that computer because it's more powerful than my little, whatever you call this, MacBook Pro or whatever. So, oh, and now it's updating. So I had this here because I've been trying to get it to update, and it said it was going to take 30 minutes or something. I'm like, I'm going to be live in 20. So I don't know. Obviously it's not done yet. Hopefully it doesn't make some weird random noise. It probably will. We'll see. I'll set the mouse here just in case we need it. I'm offset to the side this time. I'm changing things up just a little bit for these live streams. I'm still going to get these live streams better, and I'm going to do them more frequently. It's just as the channel grows, I'm going to figure out things, how it's going to work and stuff. And over here, this is what we're going to collage with. I'll pull this over to the side, and we will look at that. Now, hopefully my voice doesn't sound too weird in this. I have a different microphone now, and I'm still figuring it out. I have recorded a few videos with this microphone, but I have not posted those videos. So maybe my voice doesn't sound as good. I don't know. I think it sounds a little better. It's blocking out some background noise. I found that this one has a little bit better of noise cancellation, but at the same time, it kind of has more of a compressed sound. So my voice is kind of compressed. It doesn't sound as fresh. I don't know. I'll mess around with it and we'll see if I could get my singing voice back. I don't really need my singing voice back. Anyway, so we're a little offset, and you'll see what I mean because I want to do some collaging over here, but over here, I still want to help y'all get some creative juices flowing. That's kind of the whole concept to my channel, is I want to help everyone get inspired and make more collage art or make more art, just anything, get creative in general. That's kind of the idea to what I would like, the core mission of my channel, I guess you would want to call it. And that's something that I would like to do, so I'm gonna still do that. Oh, let's see if this works.
What's it cool?
What's up? So it worked. Hopefully you guys were able to hear that. That's it's a little off to the side. Let's see if I can, I don't know if I can get it. Sorry if it's making the microphone sound weird. Hey Lexi, good to see you. I want everyone to know that we posted a piece of collage art that Lexi made. So I'm gonna show you this. Here's my, oh yeah, I'm off to the side. It's hard to see. Here's this. Okay, let's see if it reads this.
Lexicancy Graph said, I thought compression was good, especially if you're gonna be yelling and screaming, but maybe that's not an issue for you.
I mean, I like yelling and screaming. Usually that's something. I probably get a little pitchy. I do definitely get a little pitchy, so I think the compression will work good. And that's why I got the microphone to, be a little bit more studio engineer stuff. I'm actually an audio technician. I'm a studio engineer back when I went to college a long time ago to do that. And I used to work and stuff like that. And it's just funny that I haven't really been implementing it on the channel. I just kind of grabbed a mic for like podcasting or something, but I don't want to do too much editing or try to have a big mixing board or anything. Keep it simple. But this is one of those new Shure microphones, which I love Shure microphones. Excuse me, that pop. The Shure microphone, this one's built for like gaming and podcasting and stuff, so it's not as intense as some of the really nice ones you see a lot of people podcasting with. They take a lot more. You have to put them into a mixing board and then control the sound. This one, it has a mixer that you have on your computer, but it's just dialing it in for my voice. And see, I kind of have like a low tone to my voice a little bit sometimes. It's kind of hard to tell. But when I get on a microphone, there's a lower part of my voice that likes to come in sometimes. So if I could take a little bit of that out, but I don't want to be too pitchy and high. So, there's just things, just work on it. You know what I'm saying? But that takes messing with it more, and I haven't had a ton of time to mess with it. I'm happy that you're here, Lexi. That's a super awesome piece of collage art. I want everyone to see it, and I'm excited that a bunch of people did like it. It has like 18 likes on the page, and so that's really cool. This is the piece that Lexi made out of some magazines that I sent her, and it was really funny. We had a funny conversation, and I talked her into taking some magazines. I promise, Lexi, that's not my motive. I just was like giving people stuff and trying to spread the love, and don't always mean to dump stuff on people. I know Colleen's been like, I dumped some stuff on her, and she's trying to get rid of it now. She's hopefully going to send some of it back, and then I can give it away to some of y'all, because not everyone has all a bunch of magazines like we may have, some of us may have, and I just have so many. I just like to share them with other people and see what people make with it, and that's what's cool. So what we did with Lexi actually posted this on my IG, or she posted on her IG and tagged me, and I just wanted to share it with y'all here on the YouTube channel. And if you get a chance, go check it out and give it a like. Go check her out on Instagram. It's a really cool piece of collage art that she made. I really like it. It's oh, you got to click on it to actually see the full thing. So there's the full piece right there. It's really cool. You can find it in the community feed. I have big news because Lexi sent a comment or a message to me, and it made me do some further research in my community section on the page. And I have big news for all of you. Big news. Are you ready for the big news? They have finally allowed me on this channel to open up my community feed. It's awesome. The thing is I don't want this channel to be all about me. I think I watch collage artists. I watch artists all the time. I try to take a little bit time every night and get inspiration, or go watch some videos that are people creating stuff, because it just makes me happy. It just gets me inspired to make more cool stuff, and there's so many cool artists out there, and it's just inspiring to me, and so y'all inspire me as well. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. Tell you something here. It's gonna read this.
Said, no worries, I like having stuff dumped on me more than I care to admit. I'm the one who takes all the straight up junk from the local buy nothing pages.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed them and made something really cool out of it. Maybe you can tune in and tell me, did you use some like watercolors and stuff in the background? Because that looks really cool. I mean, that looks super awesome. I think you painted or something in the background there. I really like it. If y'all get a chance, check it out. It's in the community feed. So what I'm saying is the community feed is now open for anyone on this page. As long as you've been subscribed to the channel for a week, you are able now to post in my community feed to show off your collage art. It's not really. Now, I do have a few people who want to moderate, who will help me with moderation, because we don't want people spamming in there. We don't want people promoting their new crypto coin or something like that, or telling us how we could get 1 million followers if we just pay them $19.95. We don't want any of that. We don't want any trolls either. We don't really have a lot of those around here, so we don't have to worry too much about that. But it is now open so people can post in there. They will not go there automatically. They'll have to be reviewed for right now, just until we get a control of how it's going to be. What I would recommend, or what I would say the good practice is post one piece of collage art a week in the community feed, and see, our community's still growing. So, don't worry if it doesn't get a ton of likes. I think Lexi's got like 18 likes. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome. I mean, that's 18 people, that's pretty awesome. I think, well, one of them's me. So I liked it. I loved it. So you can count mine in there as that, but that's still a bunch of people in there seeing it. So I think that's cool. I wouldn't really worry about the numbers. It's just a place for us to share with each other. So I'm super happy to say, if you go to my page, I haven't done it, I haven't seen it, I don't know how it's going to work because no one's posted in it yet. But once they post in it, it should go up for review, and then a moderator should be able to accept that it's, polite, if it's proper for our community feed, because we try to keep things, family friendly around here as well. So keep that in mind. I think good practice is share one a week. That'd be pretty awesome. If you're willing to share one a week, that would be really cool.
Said, the background is acrylic paint applied with a gel plate. I couldn't find a background from the magazines that kept the focus where I wanted it.
I'm super glad you did that, because it looks really cool. It added another element. I don't have those artistic skills. My daughter's pretty good at drawing, and she's gave me some tips, but I can't really put those in.
Said, Yippee, glad you got your community worked out. That'll be so fun. At Colleen Jacobs -Y9S said, yay Lexi.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Hi Colleen. Happy that you're here. I hope Billy's doing good. It's coming. There's a cold front coming. I don't know if you saw that. You guys, I don't watch the news very much. I don't watch the news just because it's just a bunch of nonsense on there. I don't want to get all hyped up on some stupid stuff. But I do, but I still like watching the weather. So I don't know if y'all seen him on YouTube. His name's like Ryan Hall, y'all, or something like that. You'll always see his thumbnails where it's like, look here. It's coming soon, or it just has this big text and it shows the map of like the weather coming. But I was just watching him yesterday, and I guess that you guys are all about to get hit with a cold wave, and then we're getting a heat wave, which is funny because here the sun's out today. It's crazy, the sun's out. It's just wild that oh, here it goes again.
Hi Colleen.
I like that. I like how it reads it out loud in the British accent. We're trying to dial that in and get it working right. Sterling's here.
Sterling Gold 66 said, nice collage Lexi, great use of mixed media. Hey CJ.
Hey Glenn, how's it going? I'm happy you're here. I want Glenn, if you get a chance, you got to share that truck that you made. That thing is awesome. So we've got the community feed worked out. I think that people can post in there. Glenn, you should show that. I'd love to see some of your collage work too.
Growth said, thanks Sterling and hello.
Yeah, so you guys should see Glenn's truck. It is so cool. He put in so much work. I have some collages from Colleen that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to do like an artist spotlight once a week, even though it's open and anyone can post in there. Well, as long as you're a follower of the page, anyone can post in there. And I'm going to share a couple of Colleen's because she shared some with me and I really like them. So I'll share those. I have one from Echoes of Alchemy to share that she did with some magazines that I sent. So I'll share that one, like once a week, maybe do like an artist spotlight. So you guys watch out for those and make sure to give everyone some love and encouragement because I think it's really fun and cool. And I don't want the page to be about me all the time. I like making stuff. It's just fun. So I'd like to just be like one facilitating it here and everyone can make some cool stuff. What do we have? We have a lot. I was going to collage today. I have to collage today. I need to. I got to do this collage. And I'm actually going to do a test. I'm going to try to record this live stream to my computer so I have the actual footage and then be able to, still edit it in a video. We'll see if that works out here. Let's see what this is.
At Sterling Gold 66 said, will do. Look forward to post some collages too.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. It's going to be cool. I'm kind of wondering how it's going to work out. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I think it'll be pretty fun. So these are just the last bit of magazines that I was cutting out. I cut out 12, 13, 14, like 14 boxes of People magazine. So those, what are they? It's slipping my mind. From the USPS. They're the flat rate boxes. They're the large ones, and they were full of People magazines. I was going to show them off on the channel, but I was just like, forget it. I'm just going to cut through these. So I started cutting through them, cutting through so many of them, and there's just some funny stuff. Let's just take a look here at these, and then I have some more to get some creative inspiration. Let's see here. Actually, give me a second. He's a cowboy. He's a cowboy. He rides his iron horse. Check out that store. You guys ever remember shopping in there? I guess it wasn't that long ago when they existed. Let me move these. These are some magazines that I have. This computer, it keeps flipping on and off, with the little Apple sign. Don't bite the apple, Eve. I don't know why that's their logo, but you can dive into the conspiracy on your own time. So I have these magazines. Have you seen this Town and Country? This one is from October, I believe. Yes, October 2025. You ever look at these Town and Countries? They're pretty cool. They're kind of like fashion magazines as well, but they do have a different, maybe like some architectural themes to them and stuff. I just had this new one sitting on my table because I'm trying to make a stack of these Town and Countries, but the other Town and Countries that I have been cut through pretty well. So I need to start stacking the newest ones so I can use them for, who she is. Hey, look, it's that girl from Giorgio Armani. Hopefully that's not spiking. See, that's where my voice goes up and down with that. But anyway, this one, I've seen this picture before, and I think we cut it out in a live stream. Oh, the glare. The glare is vicious right there. Actually, I think if I did this, you guys see that new Vogue right there? There, well, that didn't work. Kind of works. We'll do it. That's why I have this propped up to the side so we can put some pictures on there and you'd be able to see them. But I like that doorway. Maybe we looked at this. Because I saw that doorway. I remember talking on a live stream about it. Anyways, just show y'all this. This is a Town and Country. There's some beautiful watches in there. There's some beautiful girls, I guess, in there. Some beautiful jewelry for sure in here. That's what I really like. I like that stack of books right there. That's something to get you going on your creative inspiration. I don't really know what comes out of that, but it's pretty cool. We did that one with the flowers with the books. So I'm just going to flip through this real quick, show you guys a couple. I think I've already showed this one, so maybe I don't really need to. Look at those lips. That's the fishy lips. I don't know if it's the kissy lips or the fishy lips. We'll put this one to the side. This is the new, well, it's kind of new. It's October Town and Country. If that's October, I want to go there. Anyway, I don't think I finished talking about the cold that's coming. It's not really hitting us over here in the Northwest, but around the Midwest, about to get hit hard on some cold weather. But then they call it like a big warm up is coming. So there's going to be like, everyone's going to have a warm Christmas, apparently. If you watch Ryan Hall, y'all, that's what his YouTube channel is. I watch some weird stuff, but I also try to watch a lot of art and creative stuff. Um, if you guys ever like post some videos or something and would like us, anyone around here to check them out, you can post that in the community feed as well. Totally cool, man. I mean, as long as we're not like selling spam or anything, man, show some people, tell some people what you got going on. I'd love for everyone else to
At
check it out as
Lexicon
well.
Seagrath said, "Ooh, restoration hardware. I love getting my hands on one of the big fat catalogs."
Yeah, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. You know, someone recommended to me auction house books. They like have these catalogs for auction houses. If you guys know about those, let me know if you've had one and how you like it. But she was showing it in one of her videos, and I was like, oh, that's really cool because it has, you know, when the auction house needs to take really good pictures of like these artifacts and stuff. It's like, whoa, there's some really cool, crazy stuff in there. So those ones are definitely interesting. I was just showing these because I finally got my Vogue subscription and got this dude. It's like Spaceman over here. Like he's walking on, I don't know what planet that is, but it's like some universal stuff. But there's Rihanna, you know. So this is the newest Vogue right here. She wants to go skiing. This is like everyone around here right now. They're like just waiting for it, but it's all nice outside, the sun's shining. And so they're like, there's no snow on the slopes right now. Like I live by Mount Hood and no one can go skiing. This is what she's like because she wants to go hit the mountain, but the sun's out and there's no snow. So sorry for that. It looks like we're not going to have snow for a while either. We're getting rained on. We're getting rained on a lot. We were in rain and now we got some super bright sun out there, which blinded my eyes. I'm like, man, I haven't seen the sun in forever. It's just crazy to think. You could tell from my skin I ain't not as tan as I was. But anyway, this is the new Vogue. I wanted to mention something to y'all. Is I have these ones came from that Vogue subscription. I don't know if you guys are up for getting some subscriptions, but I think they're still going on right now. I know it's like magazine.com. This is not sponsored. I don't have any sponsors, obviously, yet. We're going to get there. We'll get some sponsors sometime. But magazine.com, man, they're giving away some crazy deals on their magazines. Oh, here, it's going to read something, right? Is it? Maybe. It might. Is this computer going to restart? No, it's not.
At Lexicon Seagrath said, "I must get one of these mythical auction house catalogs. That sounds right up my alley."
Yeah, and I was told in the video, well, I was watching a video and they told me as someone who was watching the video that you can find those at like thrift shops and stuff, a lot of those like used bookstores, and there'll be a bunch of them in the back. There's a couple brand name ones and I wish I knew them off the top of my head, but apparently there's a couple really big Christie's maybe or something like that. Might be one of those auction houses, like they have really big catalogs and they put them out very frequently. So there's lots of old ones in the like used bookstore. Check out those because what they do is they have lots of really good pictures of different items and artifacts. This computer keeps recycling and not going. I don't know what's happening. It's distracting me. Get out of here with that. I don't know. I'm gonna hard reset it or something. I guess I'll just let it keep going and stop looking at it. But yeah, you can go there and check them out. What I was going to say is magazine subscriptions from like magazine.com right now, or I found out the Architectural Digest, they tricked me kind of and slid me into digital only subscription for like $12. It was weird because I clicked on the other one, but when I went to sign out, I guess I didn't catch it that it moved me to digital only, when really if I would have paid the extra $3, I could have had a year-long subscription of 12 magazines shipped to your house for $15. And I think that deal's still going on. I see it on the social platforms. If you go and check out their deal, you can get 12 Architectural Digests for a year for $15, which is a pretty good deal if you're into like fresh magazines like I am. You could get that, but you just got to cancel the subscription ahead of time because if you don't, it'll renew for like $35 a year at the end of the year. But once you get your first one, you could just cancel it. Like with these Vogue ones, I got my subscription. I got these for $15 for a year of them sent. The physical copy sent. It was a 15. I think it was like 15 or 17 or something for a year. I don't know what deal it was at that time, but then I just canceled it right after. And so I'm still going to get my magazines for a year, and hopefully that deal comes around next year. I'll sign up with a different email or something and be like, oh, I'm a new customer. I just want new magazines. Anyway, it's really cheap. I mean, if you really calculate that, it's like about $1 a magazine, a little over $1 a magazine. But if you look at magazines.com, they have some really cool ones. I mean, a lot of different ones, you know. I got food and wine, I got travel and leisure, I got a whole set of them for like 12 bucks or something, and they're gonna send me a whole year's worth of subscriptions to them. Is that what it is? Oh, yes, I think that I'll let it read it out loud so everyone else can hear it.
At Lexic MC Graph said, I'm looking on eBay at auction house catalogs. Some of them are crazy expensive, but there are some Sotheby's for $6 each.
Those are the ones that the lady was mentioning in the video. And but she was saying just go to like your used bookstore, because Phoebe, I love how Glenn called it Phoebe. I love Phoebe. Phoebe is funny, but people are definitely charging crazy prices on Phoebe. Ridiculous. People are ridiculous with it. So you can find some good deals. I actually just got some magazines that I shipped out to someone. They'll see when they end up on their doorstep. They might not be happy with me because here's some more magazines. If you don't want them, send them back to me. But sent them out because I found them on Phoebe. I know that they like those, so I bought them, shipped them out. Surprise, surprise, at your doorstep. Lexi's like, I don't need any more magazines. Quit sending me stuff. But I talked her into it. Anyway, you can go get those at like the used bookstore. And supposedly you'll find them around. I've looked at the place where I get my magazines and stuff from, and I haven't found any of them there. But I have saw some different ones that were like for antiques and stuff, so books with antiques inside of them, and I just haven't bought. I didn't buy them, but I saw them there. So once I saw that video, I was kind of looking out for it and seeing. So let's get into the video. I'm gonna go and make a quick we're just here, we're hanging out so we can chat. I'm gonna try to do a double thing here where I'm going to do some collaging, but we're also going to get some creative inspiration, so it's not like super boring for y'all when I'm cutting all these up and making a collage. So that's what I want to do, is try to collage, but still do it like the creative juice, where everyone can tune in or chime in and just kind of say what they would do with a piece of collage, and maybe we can get some art inspiration for everybody as I go and cut up a piece of art, and hopefully that gives inspiration to everyone as well. I have no clue how this is going to turn out. I just threw some pieces together. I'm like, oh yeah, this. So, it's one of those quick collages. It's like one of my videos, but it's going to be here in a live stream, so it may take a little longer. I can't cut out all my ums and ahs and all my water chugging that I probably need to do shortly. So this dude, he's a cowboy. We don't really need to if you want to comment on him, I don't know. I think he's pretty studly. Look at his iron horse here. And then he's shopping at Sears. I guess he gets his cologne from Sears. I wouldn't trust it, but maybe back in the days you could have got some cologne from Sears and it would have been good. This looks like Mardi Gras. Oh, it could have been Echoes of Alchemy. Was talking about how down in New Orleans they have a collage expo. If she shows up, maybe she can chime in and tell us about the collage expo, or it's like a collage event. Man, I wish I remembered what it was. But I guess it's down there in New Orleans, and New Orleans, it's down there in New Orleans. Looks like Mardi Gras is happening. Man, I might need some of that gum because of last night. We were drinking too many of them grenade things. I don't really know, but man, that's dirty. Looks like he's got a mess to clean up anyway. But I like this picture. It's pretty interesting. His face is kind of funny. It just reminds me of like, I've had jobs like that. I think we've all probably had jobs like it. Like, okay, and then everyone's going to show up again. We're going to do it all over again. Found this girl with the bubble. It's kind of weird. It's kind of funny. I just gave that away. I'm going to move the bubble girl. Look, I'm going to read your fortune. Tell me if you remember this. Go ahead. You tell me if you remember this. I just want to know if you remember Cleo. Go ahead. You can chime in and tell me. Hopefully the music's still playing there in the background. This is my frame to my collage, so I'm going to cut that. Do you remember her all over your television screen? It's usually in the evening time. In the evening time, she would come on your TV. This is for you young folks, this is before you had cable. Well, maybe it was on cable. Ooh, I'm doing a really bad cut because I'm cutting backwards. Let me cut this way. I'm gonna cut this way.
At Sterling Gold 66 said, just a heads up for everyone. Watch using very popular or known pictures in your collages for the dreaded copyright. This relates to anyone doing anything other than personal use.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a real good point. You know what I've been thinking too is if I try to like sell something, I think that what I looked up, and this is AI helping me as well, looking into it, just kind of wondering what the rules are, and I guess I'm not a lawyer, so talk to your legal professional or whatever, but there was some court cases. They gave me some they gave me some examples of court cases, and usually lawyers do that, is they'll kind of show you some. Now AI is no lawyer either, but they'll show you some court cases of like examples of what happened, of how people like were sued or taken to court, and as long as it's transformative enough is what they found. Like, I guess they're not going to come after any of us. I doubt it. Like, what's there to gain? That's just a waste of time. Unless you're making real big money or making real big noise and people, you're getting famous from your stuff, then they'll come after you, I think, then, because they want a piece of the pie. They want a piece of your pie for sure. But what they found is that as long as it's transformative enough, and that's kind of subject to opinion at that point, subject to opinion of courts or whatever as well. But as long as it's transformative enough, they say, at least from the previous court cases that won battles against, publications or stuff trying to come after him for, I guess he's a famous collage artist and they tried to sue him or something. And I wish I had the example in front of me, but it's in my chat, or Gemini, one of those AIs was helping me just research like what's the rules, what is the rules. And apparently, as long as it's transformative enough. So it's something that I've been thinking about, and that's probably why you'll see a lot of my collages now lose their face because it's like,
Sterling Gold
it's
66
okay, here's Sterling, he gets
said,
something.
My understanding is that at least 16% of the image must be altered.
Okay, yeah, so that's good rule of thumb there. 16%. Yeah, I think, is what they're saying is that, as long as it's transformative enough, I guess that's still up for debate of what it is. So keep in your mind, if you're thinking of selling it, like what Lexi did, I can't even recognize any of that. Like, I don't see why you couldn't make prints of that, Lexi, and sell that off to the universe. It wouldn't matter because it's so awesome and it's so different, and I don't think that they can come after you. Now, oh, excuse me. Now, if I put that girl, Margaret or whatever from like the Cosmo, or was it? No, it wasn't a Cosmo cover. Was it? Whatever magazine, that was a Vogue or a Cosmo? I don't remember now. When I'm doing those magazine cover transformations, I would never try to sell that because that's obviously their cover. And even though I'm doing a transformation of it, I wouldn't even risk that. That was just, or any famous person. I took Nicki Minaj and cut her up and put her face in it. Like, now you're pushing it. I don't think you could do that. I think if you grab some old ads, because another thing that it comes down to is if it's still registered, stuff goes out of copyright, and they have to keep registering it. So if the publication did not re-register the rights on that, same with advertisements, they have to re-register it. So if they didn't have, and you can use AI to help you search if you're really looking to see if they re-registered it, you can look into the database to see. But it's still, AI can get stuff wrong and stuff too, so just watch yourself. I would say make it transformative if you're going to try to sell it. And I wouldn't worry too much unless you're selling, making millions of dollars or at least a good amount, and we're starting to get famous from it. Then that's when people take notice. I know that's what music, back in my music days, is like you could sample anything. You can go and make all types of crazy samples. You could perform it all over the place. Nobody would, bat an eye. But as soon as your record started doing good, as soon as you started getting popular online, next thing you know, they're knocking on your door saying, what are you think? You don't have the rights to perform this song. And, so that's where like mixtapes come in. I don't know if you guys remember the era of like mixtapes, of like rappers making mixtapes and stuff, but I used to run a recording studio, so I would make mixtapes for people. They'd come through with like, anybody's beat. It could be a Dr. Dre beat or something, and they would rap on it and put it on a mixtape and then go give it away to people and or sell it at their shows. There's a little grease on there. I just spit on the collage. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Hopefully that comes off. I don't know. We got our frame. So I think as long as no one's like, you're not doing, it's all good until you get big. You know what I'm saying? until you do that, then people want a piece of the pie because they want a piece of the fame. So something to keep in mind. Also keep it transformative. That's what I've also read. I want this watch. This is going to be transformative, kind of. I don't know. We're trying to transform it. We're going to transform it here. This looks like a transformer or something right here. Let me just cut this out. And I do think I'm going to probably use the scissors. Imagine that. Oh no, I forgot. Let me hit record. Okay, I think I'm recording my live stream now. All I want is this. Oh, but I'm offset. Huh. I didn't think any of this through. Anyway, I'm offset to the side. I would like to still be able to make a short out of this. I was trying that. I don't know if you guys seen those, but do explanatory short videos. People just don't have the attention span to sit around. So for so I'm like, okay, I made the long form video, and then I'll probably mix it with some music sometimes, and then sometimes I'll do the explanation short. I think for the way that I see shorts on YouTube, those may help more people find our channel.
Said, that's the benefit of being a small potatoes artist. No one's gonna bother suing Cool.
Yep, they don't have they don't have nothing to come after us. Like, go ahead and sue me. I don't have nothing, so it's gonna be fun for you. You're gonna lose a whole lot of money doing it. Anyway, I don't know if y'all remember Cleo, but she used to tell fortunes. She would tell fortunes back in the day. If you watch TV, I would use Cleo. What's she gonna come after me? She's probably been sued a million times herself. Miss Cleo. Sorry. If you know Miss Cleo, you watch too much late night television, because she would come on every late night. That's when you know it's time to go to bed, when Cleo comes on your TV screen and starts telling you, call me up and I'll read your future. You know, it's only gonna be $5.99 a minute or some crazy stuff. I forget the prices. Well, it might tell us the prices. Oh, it doesn't really tell the prices, and I'm not going to give you her phone number because you don't need to do that. I'll tell you your fortune. You could, you drop a super chat. Oh, I can't get super chats. When I get super chats, you drop super chat. I'll tell your fortune. I could read your palm without seeing it. Imagine that. Here's some clowns. I have some clowns. These guys, I don't know if they're after the baked goods or what's happening, but I found them and I thought, oh man, I'm gonna have to use them somehow, some way. I don't know. I do like some baked goods. I'll tell you what. You know what? I have a debate for you. I have a debate. Oh, don't hit my Michelangelo painting. This is the best ice cream brand in the world. We can debate on that. If y'all want to debate on if Tillamook is the best ice cream brand in the world, you can tell me what you think's better. But I live over here in the Northwest. Tillamook's, like a quick drive for me. I'd say about 45 minutes to an hour. I could be at the Tillamook Creamery where the cheese is fresh off. Now, I've been dealing with some lactose intolerant. Might not be that great for me to go over there and hit it up. Maybe I've had way too much of that ice cream. Now I'm looking like one of those clowns. As soon as I drink it, I'm like, uh-oh, gotta go to the bathroom. Check this lady out. Before and after. Can you see the difference? This is before and after. I don't see the difference. I don't know what the difference is. The difference is uncomparable. This guy, don't grow up too fast. Don't let your child grow up too fast. I'd say for sure. Don't let your child grow up too fast. That's a good statement. Probably wouldn't be putting that on, but that's a good statement. Don't let your child grow up too fast. I told my daughter she don't have to grow up. She just be like that forever. It's all good. You don't need to worry about that. You just be a kid and have fun. And do what you like to do. That's what I think about this. Check it out. I don't know if you guys have heard. Bigfoot found alive. Where is this? What is this newspaper from? Oh, check out what's on top. I live right by there. That's Mount St. Helens, right? St. Helens. It is Mount St. Helens. Boom. I can see just the top of it from my place. I just look out the window. I see just the top of Mount St. Helens. I can't see much more of it, but yeah, they got Bigfoot. They found him alive. He's been found alive. I don't know if you've seen that footage or if you know about that, but if you live out here in the Northwest, Bigfoot's a thing, man. I'll take you guys to the Bigfoot research facility sometime. I don't know. It is a thing. Here's a picture. Okay, I don't want to get too far. Here's a picture right here. I'm gonna do this. You tell me how you'd collage with that picture. Let me cut this up real quick. I'm gonna cut around this guy. I'm gonna go and take my scissors, and I had an idea. Kind of want it rounded. Oh, am I gonna cut that screw off? Or leave it? I need this. You could tell me how you would collage with that. If you're watching this video and it's in the archive videos, you could always just do a timestamp. I notice people don't really do the timestamps, but you could do a timestamp and just do 20 comments. That'd be fun. Some people do that. Some people do that. I'm going to cut around
the
this.
Mexican graph said, Bigfoot and Batboy, how did I miss this?
I don't know. It's probably before you were born is what I'm guessing. It looks like probably from the 80s. Probably from the 80s when Mount St. Helens blew up. So, yeah, what publication is that? We should have found that. I should have looked at that. Yeah, my brother, I wasn't born yet either when Mount St. Helens blew. I was almost born. I think my mom was pregnant with me when Mount St. Helens actually blew up. I know my brother, who's only like almost 2 years older than me, was alive, so I was not. Let's hope that works. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's cool. Let me show it to you. It's cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this into another video, though. Hopefully I can. If I can't, oh well. I've been making some just for fun because I want to get better at collaging. So looks like we have our frame. Looks like we have our piece if you guys are keeping count. I have these lights. It's kind of like a lifesaver or something. But I like this one better. So let me get out a couple of these real
Sterling
quick.
Gold 66 said, Sasquatch is real. I probably just lost everyone.
No, I love it. We're out here in the Pacific Northwest. I mean, why can't something that if you see how big our forest is out here, if you can see how crazy it is, there's no way. If you want to walk around out here, good luck. Like people hike and stuff out here, but there's so much that is just yet to be discovered. I mean, I don't know. It could be just another type of bird or something that hasn't been discovered, but there's a lot of things out here because I think society likes to think that there's nothing else yet to be found. Something that I've been watching a lot lately before I go to bed, me and my daughter, we've been watching Shark Week, and there's just been some funny stuff. Like, you would have no clue that these sharks are out here and all these things in the ocean, and it's just wild. But you can think of our forests out here. You just think, oh, because Seattle's out here, Portland's out here, these big cities. Between there's just forest, man. Like between here and Tillamook, where I'm at in Tillamook, man, the forest is so thick. You are not going to go walking out there. People are not going to go walking through that. You may take a trail that has been beaten down. You know, someone was a trailblazer and they walked through the trails and they started making those. Those are just little trails. Those are nothing to what the forest is out here. The forest is wild out here. So thick. I can show y'all some video because sometimes me and my daughter, we drive up to Mount Hood National Forest all the time just to get away from here, just to get away from the traffic in the city and stuff. And it's just so beautiful. But you drive up that road and it just turns into like crazy forest like you've never seen. I mean, maybe you've seen it, but it's so wild, like so wild. I think I shared with Colleen one time from the top of that road where it's just a view of the mountains, and you could see Mount Hood, you can see Mount St. Helens, you can see Mount Adams, you can even see Mount Rainier up in Seattle, by Seattle, which also brings to the question is like, is the earth really that round? Because if it was, how can I see Mount Rainier from here? Now, I'm not up that high. I'm not on top of Mount Hood, so I don't know. You tell me. We get in discussions, but I don't know. It's pretty crazy. The woods are crazy. The forest is crazy, crazy. I really like this. I like this light. This light's really cool. I'm going to cut out the other one here, and then we'll keep the third one as a backup, just in case. I'm going to cut these out. We're just, we're making a collage as we go, as we look at some of these. I don't know. I'll switch the picture here in a second. Let me just finish this cut. But if you have anything to chime in about this lady over here, she's an older lady, and she's making a snow angel, but I think she could be turned into something totally different. And I don't really know, actually. I should probably think about some of these before so I can give you my brain thoughts, and maybe it would help you get creative in your collage or something. But she could totally be in something else, like something instead of the snow. I think it should be something else besides the snow. Could be a plate of food, could be a plate of something. Like if you could make it kind of swish around like that, that'd be tricky. Could be in the water, that would be funny. Like she was swimming, but like she's making a snow angel in the water. That would be interesting, something totally different. Something cool. And that's the idea here to the side. We're just going to pull up some more just to help you get some creative inspiration. And as you're here, I am collaging. I am getting a collage together slowly but surely as I talk on different topics. Let me see if I get this off. Come on off of there. There you go. Look at those things.
Collage said, hello everyone.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in too. And thanks for dropping a comment. We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
At Lexic MC Graph said, "Hi chaotic." At Sterling Gold 66 said, "How about spanning some skyscrapers?"
Oh yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. I had that skyscraper. I don't know if you guys saw that little short where I was just playing around and I saw this dude. He's going up the side of the skyscraper. It was wild. I cut it out.
At
Put it in
Sterling
the
Gold 66 said, "Hello chaotic."
Check this out. Okay, so I showed you guys that on the topic of Bigfoot. Look at these dudes. Let me just mute this so you can see it. These are just clippings I came across. Look at these guys cutting down them trees. This has to be in the Northwest. Man, that's sketchy. Look at dude, he's over here standing on the saw, looking like the Monopoly man. So, he's a young Monopoly man over here. He's got a monopoly on the trees. I'll tell you what, there's big business in those trees. Look at how big that tree is. I mean, you can be in California too. It could be in the Northwest, could be in California. There's big business in them trees though. But look at how big it is because they cut out that notch. You know how sketchy that is for him to sit inside of that? That is so sketchy. Just old time. And where did I find this? Oh, this is in Oregon. It says it's in Oregon. So this might have came out of a Portland magazine.
Said, "That's a great photo."
It is. It's just crazy. It's just wow.
Colleen Jacobs Y9S said, "Hi Saskew. I mean Sterling."
This could be someone's mouth. You could turn the tree into someone's mouth. Now look at this road. Look at this road here. And then I'm gonna put a comment on that other skydivers. Every sign you could possibly need. Don't worry about it. You're driving the Toyota. You ain't got to worry about that. That Toyota ain't gonna break down. You see them falling rocks right there? You see the train, it's coming. There's some curvy turny roads. There's horses on the road. Every sign you could think of. I don't know. Actually, that could be a collage. What does it lead to? Where does this collage lead to? Actually, I have a different prompt for you. Don't answer that yet. Oh, I took it away. Dang it.
At Lexic MC Graph said, "One good gust of wind and that guy could be squished flat."
Yeah, exactly. That would just be, he'd get out of there, no problem. You don't think he's strong enough. They built him stronger back in the days. That's what they say. Anyway, I had one that used to say, if this was a movie, what would it be? Or like, that would be a funny one.
Sterling Gold 66 said, "Thanks, Colleen. Hello."
Look at that. I don't know. I think if it was a movie, we'd come up with a fun one. Okay, I'm going to drop these skydivers here. And I'm going to have you say, How about this one? First random thing that comes to your mind. These are the little prompts I have to get people talking here. And we'll see if it sparks anything that comes to your mind. You could also say how you would collage with this. You could also say the first word that comes to your mind. Look at all these beautiful things. I need to go like this. I'm going to go slice. I'm going to go dice. Oh, sorry, lady. I don't know what bracelet that was. Ooh, those are pretty down there, too. I want to keep those. I really like those. That was a little pretty flower. Let me show you that. I like that. You see those pretty flowers? But they're diamonds. They're jewels. They're beautiful. Could make something cool with those, like, or just add them as an accent.
Sterling Gold 66
Ice. They're ice.
said, "Into a volcano."
Yeah, there you go. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Oh man, I need to get like a National Geographic. Oh, I think I have one all about volcanoes. I think I have one actually. Oh man, that would be fun. That would be real fun. I'm sure there's a lot. I think I have one actually. I'd have to find it. So this has black and they have a lot of details in them. Hopefully you can still see that. I have a whole bunch more of these. Well, I don't know how many I have for today, but if we run out, I have a bunch more. The black, this goes in between these pieces. It goes in and out, in and out, in and out. And you know me, I would normally like try to cut in and out of that. Why? I don't know why. But I'm going to leave the black. I actually don't know if these are even going to work in this collage. Typical phrase I always say. I don't even know if it's going to work or not. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I just think they're really pretty. I think they're really pretty and they're little jewels. And they're pointy, kind of like feathers. They're kind of like feathers. Oh, but then it goes white down there at the bottom. I didn't just think about that. And now I'm cutting from the back end where I can't even see what I'm doing. I think that's about right. Okay. I don't like cutting backwards. I'm left-handed, if you could see that. But if I cut where I can't see the picture, ooh, it's trying to rip on me. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Perfect. Perfectly imperfect. So I left a little black outline around it. I'll show you closer here. This is kind of cool. I don't know what that thing is. Maybe it's like a bracelet. The cuff. It's a cuff. I'm gonna keep that for later too. It's kind of cool. Just get these out and then I'll show you what we're doing here. This kind of makes sense, kind of doesn't make sense. You know what's funny is we were talking about weather earlier. It's been so warm over here. Been so warm that like we're in December and I had to blast the last couple of days. Me and my daughter are in here sweating and we're like, we gotta turn the AC on. We have been running the AC around here the past couple of days, which is just crazy. Like, is that for real right now? I don't really know what's happening, but it's happening. I kind of think that the girl who lives under us, a little frail, a little skinny, a little frail. I kind of think that she might just be cranking her heater super hard, and then that's why it's hot up here because it's so hot up here. Heat rises, and we're feeling it for sure. Oh man, it's trying to do that same thing as last time. Let me just cut this one out. We'll move on to a different picture over there. They're cool. They're skydivers. You can answer this, even if you're not in the live stream and you're seeing it later. Would you ever go skydiving like that?
Gold 66 said 72 degrees and sunny in my area.
Wow, 72. They said, now, Ryan Hall, y'all. I'm gonna give him a shout out again. I follow him on YouTube. It's Ryan Hall, y'all. He's like a weather guy. He does it from his house or something. He's pretty popular, I guess, on here. You may have seen him. But he says that a big heat wave's coming. First, it's going to get really cold over there. You're going to get snow and stuff. They're kind of getting snow now, Midwest, East Coast and stuff. But then the whole country's about to hit a heat wave, probably besides the Northwest. And then, yeah, that's wild. It's good. He's saying that we're going to be all way above temperature for the holidays. So here's the light. I cut out those lights. There's an ambulance in the background. Let's see. I think this mic's doing pretty good where you won't even hear that, but he is full siren right now. I'll stop for a second. This is just a test. This is only a test. Do not adjust your television system. I kind of wonder if it blocks out that siren. I did a video. I was recording a video and the sirens came by and I couldn't even hear it. But I don't know if in this live stream, if it's running through the mixer, how it's supposed to. These are all just tests. We're just getting better and things change over time. But there went a siren. There went a siren. Okay, let me switch this around. I don't know. I really don't know why that's there. You gotta say one. How about this one? I'll show it to you closer and then we can talk about it. So you could always see the prompt up there in the corner. That's kind of the theme I'm kind of going with these creative juices. I'm hoping to get it going here. I'm working off to the side and you know, what's one word to describe this? It don't have to describe this image. It could be the aftermath of what happened after you did that. Not very smart. I like these lights. I like that light. I hope those lights work. Don't really know. Guess what's coming? I bet you can guess what's coming. I bet you can guess what's coming. Oh, here comes a comment. Oh.
At Sterling Gold 66 said, I'm going to wait till about 85 to skydive, just in case. At Colleen Jacobs -Y9S said, love it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that where we just wait until it's time. It's like, you know what, if the chute don't pull, then oh well. Just I lived a good life, I guess. Make sure my videos stay live or something. Let my daughter run the page or something. I don't know. Take over for me. Okay, you know what's coming. You already know what's coming. I'm making a collage. Yep. You knew what was happening. She's coming, but we're gonna make her different. She's gonna get transformed, okay? She's gonna be different now. We gotta keep her, but we're gonna like make her real different, like, okay? I like her green. I like her outfit. She's strange. She's weird. Her belt here. I'm gonna cut off her belt. Sorry about your belt. And your clean shaved armpits. Yep, they look clean shaved. I don't see no stubble up in there. That's good. That's better than the shaving on my face. What razor are you using? Because I always look like I got 5 o'clock shadow or something. Your armpits do not. Anyway, enough talking about armpits. Look at these leather gloves. I'm actually thinking about adjusting my lights here because I get a lot of glare, and we're working with, shiny, glossy magazines. So the glare has been tricky sometimes when I can't exactly see what's happening. So I'm thinking about moving them, which they recommend is like a 45-degree angle. They're kind of not that right now, and they're kind of this way. I think if they were a little, I don't really know. I might mess with it, mess with my light setup here. I can feel them getting warm, or maybe that's just me. I'm just getting warm here. Oh no, her finger. No, we don't want a weird square finger. I'm actually going to try to cut her fingers really good. This is going to be the hardest part of this collage, I'm guessing. Her fingers. I like these gloves. Did you get those from OJ? They kind of look like those isotoners or something. She's got those isotoners on. Oh, come on. There you go. There you go. We're going to cut out this thin little piece. I have some guys. Don't you worry. I have plenty of guys that I'm going to collage with. I have a really cool one I really want to do. I've just, this was just a quick grab, and this was in the magazine I was flipping through. So I was like, okay, gonna do that today. Got another idea. Send another idea. I'll say I'm gonna take that idea and I'm gonna make something different with it. I don't really know. It's just a quick collage, That's why I like to say quick collage. You know why I like to say quick collage? Because it takes off the pressure. Any kind of pressure of anyone being like, that's not transformative enough. It's like, I don't care. It took me an hour. I wasn't trying to be transformative. I was just trying to have fun, So it's all good to me. I don't have to worry about like, oh, I worked 10 months on this, or I worked a month on it, or even a week. Because if I did that, then I'd feel like it needs to be really, really good. I think here in the future, I may take like a week and make a collage, one collage. Because I'll show you, if I sat here for a week, that thing would be insane. The problem is in my mind, it might get insane looking because I would start adding all types of stuff and all types of weird craziness. And that's what I think the quick and fun ones, like that zebra one I just posted, it was fun and quick. Like I didn't have any problems with it because I was just messing around, experimenting with stuff. And you'll see in the future here on these shorts is I'm just going to be experimenting more with quick shorts and quick collage ideas. They're not all going to come out good. I actually did this one and I'll post it soon of this girl. I cut her eyes out. I cut just her iris out, and I was like, this is how I cut her iris out. And then I ended up cutting her face off, and then I ended up putting some texture behind it, and it's weird. But you know what? I was having fun, and that's the point to me. That's like my whole point is like just have fun with it. So having fun, trying different things. I was just wondering what would happen. I just wondered what would happen. I don't really know what was going to happen to her. I didn't mean any harm to her. I promise, girl. She's probably famous or something. I don't know who it is. I didn't look. I don't ever read it. But she's not going to be happy with how she looks now. She looks weird. She looks weird, but I had fun doing it. And that's how I'm going to get better at doing this kind of stuff. Let me just get down to her glove here, and I'll switch this picture. So I'm giving y'all something interesting also to look at while I'm cutting this girl out, because she's supposed to be the main. We're going to build off of her here in a second. You knew that was coming. Colleen probably joking about me right now, saying she already knew it. She knew it was coming. I think next week I'm going to share the one from Echoes of Alchemy on the page as her collage, but I'm going to share some of Colleen's. You got to see. You got to see this teacup one. It's like a teacup, I believe. It's a cup. You'll have to see it. I'm not going to spoil it. You just watch it, and you guys check it out. It'll be in the community feed. If you want to share something in the community feed, you can. You have to be, well, YouTube says that I can. I haven't figured it out yet, but as long as you've subscribed to the channel for a week, you can share something in the community feed. It will have to be reviewed by the moderators to make sure that it's appropriate, because we try to keep things appropriate, which, we could do some fun stuff. I just don't want to get too crazy with it on here. I think keeping it a little more family friendly, you can watch it with your kids or whatever. I have a daughter, so I don't want her to have to see videos that I'm doing of like you know, P-Boy magazines and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna even mention it on here because I don't want YouTube hating me either. Which I don't know. There's plenty of that content on here. I'll stop right here on her glove. What's next? What's next? I don't know. Might be running out. I got this kid. Here's the thing. I don't know if you're from this era. You're from this era of phones. You know, where you had to go to the payphone. You just didn't have a phone at your access. You know, your friends had to page you. They sent you a page if you even had pagers. And then you had to go to the payphone and call them back, call your friend back, and you don't even know what number it is. They had a special code. They type it into your pager, and then you'd go find a payphone. You dial it back, and you know it's your friend because they put in their special code. I only replied to if they put in code 69. You know, that's the only time That's the only time I called back. I'm messing with you. Here's a little baby. I want to know how you would use this little baby. If you want to use this dog as well in it, you can comment that. Let me finish up her glove here. What's going on with these isotoner gloves? They look hot. They look like they're hot and sweaty. Her hands are like dripping sweat. See, this is how you can moisturize your hands. You put a bunch of Vaseline on your hands, and then you put them in these gloves, and they'll come out feeling extra soft. I do that. I do that with my hands after I clip my nails. I'll put them in some like plastic gloves after with some like moisturizer on. Next thing you know, your hands come out really soft. And people are like, how you have such soft hands? Thought you were working on a house or something. Like, no. Well, I was working on a house, but I made sure to protect my hands. I watch Vice Grip Garage every now and then, and you can see those dudes, they're working on cars, and it's like, man, that's crazy, dude. Like, I would put some gloves on. Personally, I'd put some gloves on, but you know, when you're a mechanic, you ain't got time for that. Got time for no gloves. What kind of sissy boy is you? Anyway, I think it's funny. I think it's fun. Oh, she's about to come out already? She's about to come out. Oh, look at what dance is this? Oh, wait, she's not coming out yet.
At Sterling Gold 66 said, how about her napping on the rings of Saturn?
Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, whoa, almost pulled her arm off. Watch out, girl. Won't you watch it? Oh, I got some texture, some blue texture. I will keep that. Yes, she could be napping. That would be awesome on like a planet on the rings there. That would be cool. She's easy to cut out. I think it'd be pretty easy to cut that one out. I just liked her. I was like, oh, this little kid, like something like that. See, that's what exactly it needs. Some kind of interesting placement. Where is she going to live, or where is she sleeping at in the universe? That sounds cool. I actually have that magazine. I'm going to show that. I was going to do a live stream with that magazine. It's that Nat Geo one, the space one, and it is very awesome. That I will say right now, and I'll say it again when I pull that magazine out again, that is my favorite National Geographic magazine I've ever had. That is my favorite. Oh, I see her hand, and I get it that that's her extra. Wait, that's not an extra finger. Whoa, this is an alien girl. She has an extra finger here. I just cut it off. I don't know why there was an extra finger there. I thought that was her other like finger coming, so I saved it. But I need it not to be there because of the lights here. She's gonna hold the lights and give it away, give it all away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Okay, where was we? We was right here. Check her out. She's green. I like the green. We got the green tint. What side's taller? This side's taller. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. Wish I had a girl with a Benz, I would call her. Don't give me a copyright strike now. Those were the wrong lyrics, okay? You don't be harassing me for that. You can't claim rights to my stuff. I just did a weird poll on that watch, and we might have a bump there. We're gonna have to come and fix that up. Okay, we're cutting out the watch here. I know you've seen these watch ads. I have a bunch of them with the texture and that weird one that I was talking about that I just did. I'll post that short maybe tomorrow or sometime soon. It was with the texture from these Omega type watches, and they have that, like, it looks like the dirt. I've actually used it a few times already, but I was cutting through these magazines and I found every color, like every color. I have pink, I have blue, I have green, gray, black, silver, I don't know, just like every color, because they always have cool textures on their ads. So I kept them all in a place, and I should be collaging with them sometime soon. I mean, I did. I just collaged with that one. It was just fun because they have really cool textures. So I just used it for the texture. I just put the texture in the back. I did it. When did I use the other texture? I used it on a test. I used that texture on that test one with the girl with the dripping body. All that I need, I got it. It went something like that. it sounded something like that. You know, something along those lines. You get in there, girl. If you're not skinny enough, you're gonna go on a diet. Okay, whoa. There you is. Are you feeling the vibes yet? We're coming close. I'm about to wrap this collage in a basket and hand it to you. Let's see. She's coming out of the watch, right? It's watch time. Watch time. And then she's coming out of the frame. The frame. Okay, so I kind of figured that was going to happen. This is not going to be completed here, but I'm just going to see behind her body right there. I was worried about still seeing some green because I want it to be here and here and here and here. So now you can't see this green behind her. Oh, she's sitting there. She's looking cool. Let's see if we can do this. What's happening? What's happening? Is it round enough? Is it too round? Is it too weird? Do I need to cut her head off? I might need to cut her head off. Should I do it around her ears? Where would her eyes? Should I cut it in her nose? Should I cut her nose? Let me just remove this here so you don't get confused with the question. Cut it up, cut it up, cut it up. Cut it up, cut it up, cut it up. I think I should cut up around her nose. Like, would I just... Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Dang it. What in tarnations is happening? I'm going to just add this little divot. You. You know what, Colleen, this reminds me of the picture of your mom. That picture you showed me, you know what I'm talking about. She's like at the eye doctor. She's like at the eye doctor or something. That actually reminds me of that now that I see it. Okay, let's just do it. We're just having fun. We're just making something real quick. Just get your creative inspirations going. Creative juices flowing. Inspiration. Where are those things at? Oh no, we lost it. Oh, here's one. So I wasn't sure. I was thinking maybe she had these. Quit messing stuff up. Quit messing stuff up. This is just a, you know, she's got these. Maybe one's a little taller than the other. Maybe we bring this down. So now that's like that. So you can see it better. This is not completed. We're just messing around. That computer is still flashing on and off. I don't know. Did I ruin my computer? I may have.
At LexicMC Growth said, that tiny little nose can't help the tongue.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of crazy right there. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Oh, where is it? Can it fit? Can it fit? Get in there. I think I need to cut her glove up higher. They're like lights. Like lifesaver things. You see that? Yeah, that tiny nose there. Dang it. I don't know. So I would mess with that. I would mess with that and try to lay it out right. I think that it's kind of got something happening. It's got something happening. We did something. Like it was the collage that I was kind of messing around with while we were talking. I thought she would come out of this frame. So I thought she'd come out of this frame. I kind of like the green still from the watch. So I kind of like the green still from the watch. I was wondering if this frame would be higher when I originally thought about it. Like you wouldn't see the watch as much. Like that maybe. And then maybe some more black there for her head. So now you don't really see that it's a watch, you know, that it's just like it's a little different. It's a little different. It's a little weird, but it's just fun and funny. I don't know. I think it's cool. I like her. I think I would tune this up and I would make something, make like a short video of it. So that's what I'm doing with like these short videos is I'm trying to just experiment to get better with collaging and just make different things. I just saw these pieces. I was like, oh, throw them together. You know, there's a couple other pieces that could probably go into it or something, but something different, something weird, something random, because I was just sitting there and I was like, well, I want to live stream. today, and so I just was flipping through the magazine and I saw that, and I was like, yep, we'll just make something cool with it. I like her little hands. I like her little, she's holding these lights. It kind of look like she's holding the lights and they're kind of gold. I could probably flip the light
Sterling
things
Gold
around.
66 said, I'll say it, she's horny.
Yeah, she is. She's big time. Big time. I don't know, you know, they're kind of feathery. They're kind of feathery. Here's the Jello. I have some Jello. Let me show you a couple more things and just see if this is fun. We just have fun. We're just making something. I just wanted to collage a little something. I'll probably put it all together sometime and make a little short video out of it explaining how we made it together in our live stream. Just something weird. Maybe for the people on Ticketed Talk or something, for the people who just don't have time to sit around for our live streams or who can't watch our full videos. You know, I don't blame people. I think I'd cut that up a little more. They don't have a lot of time, and I guess ours are more chill. I like to think of it, I think it's in the title of this, is like, this is like a laid back lounge. This is where we just chill, get creative, get our creative juices going. Let's see what else we have. We have Jello. We have some Jello pops, if you remember some Jello pops. So that's a cool thing. You could really make some cool collages with those. Lots of different things. Let me just say some thoughts that I would do. First off, I'd probably get someone coming out of this Jello. Maybe it's another spoon. Maybe it's a spoon girl. I love collaging with girls, obviously. I'm not ashamed of that. She's going to come out. She's going to be the spoon queen, and she's going to be coming out of the Jello, and she's got all of her soldiers. You don't come after the spoon queen of the Jello. See, she will get you and touch her pudding pops. Ever touch her pudding pops. And maybe all these pudding pops are either people's heads, and they're all a bunch of pudding pop heads, or their bodies are pudding pops, or, you know, their lower half from like their waist down could all be pudding pops. Something like that. That sounds fun. Sounds like an interesting thing. Maybe those two collages are together. Here is a sprinkler. It's just crazy. I dare you to go cut out all that water splashing. I dare you. Oh, you dare me? Okay, next collage, we'll do it. Not happening. Not happening. Look at this dude. He wants the baby's food. The baby's not happy.
At Lexicancy said, I want slugs coming out of the Jello.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Look at this. Where is... Oh, there it is. That baby's not happy. I think slugs would be awesome out of the Jello. That's another cool thing. We can do some food. Lexi, we're gonna have to do a collab or something. I'm talking first collab. We're talking first collab. Colleen was helping me get ideas about collabing. I'm obviously, you know, limited in skills, but it don't matter. We could still have fun together. As like I could do some cutting out some stuff, send it to you, you make something out of it, you send me some cutouts, I'll make something out of it. Should be really fun. I think that would be great. This guy. Yeah.
At Sterling Gold 66 said, that guy in the towel in the Jello.
Yeah. Oh, see, you're getting ahead of me. You're getting ahead of me. He should be in the Jello. I would totally agree. I wonder if he's like having, you know, issues. We could have, I don't know what's going on. He found a mysterious bump or something. I don't really know. I don't really know what was happening, but he's questioning it. He's like wondering why. He should be coming out of the Jello. That would be fun. I should make that collage. We should make that one just for fun. This is what that bathroom smells like. I mean, I don't know. If you had an X on it, exhale, just breathe out of your nose. Do not breathe in your nose because it stinks up in there. So found that sign. Thought it was interesting. And then this pig creeps me out. I don't really know. I mean, it's kind of cute. It's kind of weird. Stealing all my money. Quit putting all the money and I can't access it. That's the problem with these piggy banks. I can't access my money. I need it. I'll break you in half and go get me a cheeseburger. Anyway, I thought it was fun. I just was messing around. I have a bunch more. This was a quick collage right here, so we just did that for fun. I think I'll tune her up. I don't know. Let's give him like some like, I don't know. I guess like now, if you look at like Star Wars and stuff, it's kind of weird. I guess it's something along those lines. She's part of the next Avengers or something. I don't really know what she does, but I'll mess around with it. It's just fun, just funny, just having a good time. And I just wanted to cut up some stuff while we were talking on the live stream. So let's recap. I have a whole bunch more of these to do. I would like to do more live streams, you know, trying to get things going, but you know, figuring out the mic. I do have a new cutting mat. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I already kind of messed this one up. Luckily, I bought 2 of them because they're cheap, but I sprayed some stuff on it and it's kind of messed up there on the top. We'll see. I'll just swap it out or something, or if can even notice it. I notice it, so that's what gets me all the time. But let's recap on things. We're trying new stuff out. Hopefully this audio doesn't sound horrible. Let me stop this recording. There is a test that was going. Okay, I recorded some of that live stream. Hopefully I can trim that into a short video and do an explanation short video to hopefully get us more reach on YouTube so we can build our collage community, so we can all come here and hang out and everyone can share their collages in the community feed. That's the other update. Google allowed me, Google, YouTube, you know what I mean, the alphabet. They allowed me to open up the community now. So you can now share your collages in my community feed on my page. Never seen it happen yet. If someone does it, it'll have to get reviewed and then you have to be a subscriber to the channel for 1 week. I will get better things to do as I hit 500 subscribers, they say. If I get 500 subscribers and we get to 3,000 watch hours or something, they'll allow me to start getting members on the page. And then members can have like more access and do, you know, like priority things and stuff like that. And we'll just keep it like a real cheap membership or something. I don't know if I could even give them away for free or what, but you can make members a member thing on the channel. So I guess that's one of the big unlocks that I get, but they said that I could use this now, that people can post in there. I just set the limitations hard where like now a moderator has to view the comment and then accept it. So, you know, we're not getting hit with spam. You know, we don't want to buy your cryptocurrency. I've already lost enough money on that. No, I'm just joking. I've made some money. I've lost some money. We'll go down that rabbit hole sometime. I'll tell you about my experience with all that stuff. But so that's real cool. That's a big update. Everyone's allowed to share. This is a place for everyone to get creative, to share ideas and just, you know, have fun with each other and try to, you know, come up with more collage ideas for yourself. I'm, you know, nothing here is like I'm super good and I'm not trying to act like I'm super good. This is just me learning and having fun. And I hope you all are having fun as well. And I want you to be able to share whatever you come up with. And that makes it really cool. So I'm super excited for that. Every week or so, I'll try to do like an artist spotlight if I can, of like, hopefully it's people that I've worked with or sent stuff to, or, you know, talked to a lot. And then I can share off their stuff personally as me, as the runner of the page or whatever. But anyone can post in my community feed now. So share your stuff. Don't feel shy. Don't worry if it doesn't get a ton of likes. I don't get a ton of likes. My videos don't get a ton of views. This page doesn't have a ton of subscribers, but I'm really happy that you all are here. And I really love hanging out with y'all. And I just think it's fun. And I get inspiration from y'all all the time. So many ideas right there. Like, I don't know, dude needs to come out of the jello. There's just some great stuff. I don't know, maybe a slug with the dude. Well, let's not put the slug and the dude together. Maybe we'll pause on that. We'll pause on that one. Okay, we're gonna think of something else. Anyway, there are some ideas that have came from these live streams that I've already created. There are some that I'm going to create that I put together a while back and just stacked them together when we were talking. I just threw them in a stack to the side and knew that I wanted to kind of take those ideas and make them. So that's kind of fun. It's like something that we came up with together. The community set some ideas and we made a collage out of it. So that'll be pretty fun. I was trying this different setup where like I kind of make a little quick collage here while we kind of discuss some ideas to just keep it interesting, because I don't want it to be super boring. You know what I'm saying? My videos are already really chill. I don't want you to fall asleep or anything while we're here. So we're just doing different stuff. I'm so happy to have y'all here. Go ahead and post your collages in the community feed if you would like to, or Glenn, if you share your piece. I mean, any art. Glenn has a really cool piece of art that you guys should see, but any art you could share in there. It's not just collages, just, you know, creatives. I like to call it a space for creative lounge. It's like our laid back lounge for creatives. So that's what I look at this piece. I hope y'all are getting ready for the holidays. I'm going to try to make a holiday collage here real soon. I am trying to keep my collage videos coming every Monday and Thursday. YouTube don't know what to think about me. They don't know if I'm a spammer or what, but the page is slowly growing, so we'll just keep on doing it. I hope you guys enjoy those videos, and I'm just, you know, gonna keep getting better and keep making more cool stuff, and hopefully they give y'all some creative inspiration, because really that's the goal. And the secondary goal is for me to have fun. So I just like having fun. I like messing around. I like making stuff. And this is a perfect outlet for that. So I really love it. So hopefully we can continue to grow this community and I can do this more often. Bunch of magazines to share with y'all. I'm not going to bore you with too much of that. Getting some in the mail. I had a bunch that I got on deal. So I'll show those off when I get them. Maybe I'll get this computer working. It's still flashing. I don't know what to do. I'll have to do that now. But anyway, thank y'all for showing up, and I will see you real soon.